This is Chef Daniel. I have to help me my wife, Ravin Nipa. Come here, honey. Alright, she's from Thailand. The video today we're gonna do English and Thai speaking video.
Okay.
For the Thai friends. So show them how to do bread. Today the topic is make some good bread.
ค่ะขอทำวิดีโอให้คุณเชฟนะคะ
Alright, so this is the type of bread you want to make. We're gonna make this bread. You see how soft it is? You see?
คุณเชฟจะทำขนมปังแบบนี้
Alright,
นะ
I
คะ
want to show you a bad bread. I mean a bread that's not so good. This is a bread that you don't want to do. It's hard like a rock.
อันนี้คือ
You see, we don't want that. We want this.
โอเค
Alright, so to do good bread, first the most important thing is the yeast. You have to activate the yeast
สำคัญ
correctly.
มากนะคะคือทำยีสต์นะคะ
Yeah. To activate the yeast, what you need, I did already activate this yeast
อันนี้
here.
คือยีสต์ที่คุณเชฟ
It
เตรียม
should
ไป
look
แล้ว
like
นะคะ
this. Okay. Here you have 100 milliliters of water.
yes
30 grams of sugar.
โอเค
10 grams of yeast.
oh wow
And a spoon of flour. A tablespoon of flour. All right.
Okay.
You mix that together and you let it rest. By the way, the water is warm, not hot. And then you let it rest to cover for 15 minutes.
โอเคแค่15นาทีนะคะ
Yeah, 15 minutes. Okay, let's put the bread away. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start the oven.
โอเค
The oven has to be 200 degrees. Okay. There you go.
ค่ะ
200 degrees Celsius.
โอเค
It's about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, okay?
โอเค
Now, the oven has to be very, very hot
โอเค
when you put the bread in. And also, in the oven, you put some water in a bowl, okay? So that make it the crust outside, make like a steam, right? Okay, let's go back to yeast.
Okay.
So our yeast is activated.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm taking a bowl, and I'm going to put the yeast in there.
Okay.
All right. So let's do that. So if you follow step by step, you're going to be successful doing bread. It's easy.
Okay.
It's not complicated. Okay. Here you go. So I put the yeast here. All right.
ตามขั้นตอนนี้เลยนะคะ เพราะว่าค่ะเพื่ออยากให้ได้ออกมาที่ขนมปังที่น่าทานนะคะ ตามคุณเชฟได้เลยนะจ๊ะ
Okay, I'm gonna shake a little bit. You see how it goes? You see? It's creamy. Now you know your yeast is activated. For sure. That's the success for the bread. Alright? Okay, now I have flour here. Okay, I have flour here. And I have salt. Also, I put a teaspoon of salt because you don't like the bread not to have any salt. Sorry.
Okay.
My yeast is ready. Okay, and we have how many grams of flour we have? Let me see. Give you the exact 400 grams of flour. So I have 350 grams of flour here, and I have also some gluten that I added 50 grams, 10%, almost. Okay. So I put the flour in the yeast like that. All right. All right. Okay. All right, and I want to incorporate the yeast with the flour.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Okay, you look good. You see, look. Smells good too.
นี่ค่ะผสมไปเรื่อยๆนะคะ
Okay. I make a little well here. and I'm gonna add the water. So I have 200 milliliter water. Usually the ratio is double the flour, 2 part of flour, 1 part of water. Okay. So if you have, I have 400 here.
Yeah.
It's 200. Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna put it all. I'm gonna put just 3/4, and I'm gonna mix. Okay. Depending on your flour, you need more water, less water. So be cautious. If it's too liquid, you all time can add some flour to it. Okay. But usually the proportion are correct. You see, this is too dry.
แห้งไปนะคะ ทีนี้จะใส่น้ำลง
So
ไป
I'm going to put the whole water, huh?
ใส่น้ำไปลงไปให้หมดเลยค่ะ
200 ml.
ค่ะ อันนี้คือส่วนผสมนะคะ อันนี้คือส่วนผสมเลยนะคะ
It's gooey, it's fine. You see? You just want the flour to disappear. You don't want to see any flour, you just want to see a dough. Okay? It's gooey, like that.
Good.
Okay? You don't have to add more flour. Okay.
คือใส่ลงไปแล้วโอเคเลยค่ะ คือได้สัดส่วนของการทำแป้งเลยนะคะ คือจะได้ออกมาขนมปังที่สวยงามนะคะ
Okay, there you go. You see the yeast is starting working. Okay. So see, it's gooey. All right, it's good. It's good enough. Now I'm going to add some oil. About 30 ml of oil. Can be any kind of oil. Doesn't matter. Okay. And I'm gonna
การทำแป้งนะคะ
stir
แป้งขนมปังนะคะ
to incorporate the oil into the dough.
ค่ะ ส่วนผสมนะคะก็คือออกมาแล้ว
Here you
จะได้
go.
ประมาณนี้
Now your dough is ready. Now you have to have it rest for about 1 or 2 hours. It has a double in volume. I'm going to show you how it look like. Huh? So your dough is ready here.
คือนี่คืออัตราส่วนได้แล้วนะจ๊ะ แล้วก็ทุกอย่างได้ที่ของการทำขนมปังแล้วนะจ๊ะ
Cover in a warm place. You see, look, there's still more of a little oil outside. I want to incorporate the oil with the dough. So there's no more. A little bit oil is okay, but not much. You see, look good. See, you don't have to knead it at all right now. For now.
ง่ายๆคือไม่ต้องนวดเลยนะจ๊ะ แบบนี้ไม่ต้องนวดค่ะ
You don't need to knead it now. Maybe later a little bit. I will show you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now take this and cover it.
โอเค
Let's cover it like this.
พักเอาไว้นะจ๊ะ ทีนี้พักแป้งค่ะ พักแป้งนะคะ
And you
ง่าย
have
ๆ
to
คือ
be patient. You know, it has to raise. If it doesn't raise, if you stay like this after 1 or 2 hours, that means there's something not good with your yeast. Maybe it's updated. It happened to me many times. The yeast is
พักเอาไว้นะคะ พักแป้งเอาไว้นะคะ ที
the
นี้
yeast
ก็
is not so good.
2 หรือ 3 ชั่วโมงนะคะ
All right.
อัน
Now
นี้
see what it look like
อันนี้
after
คื
2 hours.
ค่ะ อันนี้คือว้าว
That's the way it look like.
beautiful
Yeah. That's what it should look like.
สวยงามมากเลยค่ะ สวยงามมากเลยนะคะ สวยงามมากนะคะ อันนี้คือ
Now don't forget to have your oven on. It must be hot.
ตอนนี้นะคะคือเตานะคะเปิดไว้แล้วนะคะ แล้วก็ร้อนแล้วนะ
Our
คะ
oven is hot
นี่ค่ะ
because we're gonna put in a very hot oven. Very important.
โอเค
All these
ค่ะ
steps have to be done.
โอเค
Okay, now let's get the yeast, the dough. Get prepare the dough here. See, look at the dough, it looks perfect.
perfect
You see, it doesn't stick to my spoon. You see? Look.
อันนี้
You
ค่ะ
see?
สวยงามมากเล
You
ยค่ะ
see, it's soft.
อันนี้คือแป้งนุ่มมากเลยนะคะ ส่วนผสมที่ทำออกมา
So you don't really need to knead it at all, really. It's ready to go. Now, I'm going to cook it. You can cook it in cast iron or whatever. Doesn't matter. This bread, I cooked on this film here. Okay, so let's put it down our dough. Okay.
นี่ก็นะคะ แป้งนี่ไม่ต้องนวดเลยนะคะ แค่
You don't need to know. No, you don't need to knead it. No.
ค่ะ อันนี้
It's
ไม่
good
นวด
like
นะคะ
that.
ไม่นวดค่ะ เสร็จแล้วก็จะเอา
If
เข้า
you
เตา
want to touch it a little bit, you could take some oil. Put some oil in your fingers. Okay, but it's good like that. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is take a scissors and make some design that come cut like this. Okay.
อันนี้คือทำดีไซน์นะคะทำดีไซน์นะคะ
Okay, and I have some sesame. I like sesame. If you don't have, it's no problem. But you can put sesame also on top, like that.
ก็ใส่ก็ใส่งาลงไปค่ะ ใส่งาลงไปนะคะ ใส่งาลงไปจ้า
And the most important thing is you have to put some water on it.
สำคัญมากนะคะ ก่อนอบขนม
This
ปัง
gonna make you
ต้
a
อง
crust.
ใส่น้ำนะจ๊ะ เอาน้ำมาฉีดจ้า ฉีดน้ำนะจ๊ะ ฉีด
The
น้
crust outside. You see the crust?
ำค่ะข
That's
นม
because
ปัง
I
อัน
put
นี้นะ
water.
คะ
That's all I need. Water. That's it. Okay, now we're gonna put it in the oven
โอเค ค่ะที
for
นี้
35 minutes.
โอเค
In the oven at 200 Celsius.
โอเคค่ะ ทีนี้ก็เอาเข้าเตาอบนะคะ เข้าเตาอบค่ะ 45 นาทีนะคะ
And that's it.
โอ
That's
เค
it to it.
ค่ะ ก็เป็นเสร็จนะคะ
Let me
โอ
put
เคค่ะ
my don't forget to check sometime. I'm gonna put 30 minutes.
เสร็จแล้วก็เป็นขนมปังนะคะ อันนี้คือขนมปังที่เสร็จแล้วนะคะ
And that's where you get after 35 minutes. Okay, so let's we can cut it and show you inside. Find that somewhere. There we go. All right.
ค่ะอันนี้คือตัดโชว์นะคะ ตัดขนมปัง
This is
โช
your
ว์
bread.
นี่ค่ะ
Okay.
ก็จะได้ขนมปังแบบนี้นะคะ
Delicious. Okay, well, that's
จะ
it.
เสร็จแล้วค่ะ
That's all there is to it.
โอ
All
เค
right. So please try to do that at home. Give it a try.
yeah
Important, the yeast have to be activated. If you put the yeast with the flour,
yeah
the salt, the sugar all
Yeah.
together, you
Yeah.
don't give it enough time to the yeast to activate. And that's what the problem with this bread.
โอเคค่ะ
Yeah. It was
Okay.
not activated.
โอเค
But it put all together just
Okay.
to check.
โอเค
Okay. So thank you very much for coming to to look at my video.
โอเค
And
ค่ะ
I wish you good luck in bread making. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณมาก
Bye-bye.
นะคะ บ๊ายบาย